What's up, guys? 7 days of carnivore, donezo. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's break it down, mind, body, and soul. How was it? Would I do it again? What happened? Super surprising results from this guy. Not necessarily what I was looking for, but it's all good. So start with the mind. Cognitively, I was great. Being in ketosis was phenomenal. Work ethic was kind of off. I think I was staying in the house too much. I'm having coffee right now. So good. Haven't had that in 7 days. Let's see. Mind. Meditations were good. That's kind of more of a soul aspect, but meditations were good. Reading was decent. Sleep was really good. Reading before bed was really good. Mental control and discipline was great, obviously. I just did 7 days of meat, water, mineral water, San Pellegrino, salt, a little bit of butter, and last night I ended it with 2 glasses of whiskey. Shout out to Colby Webb. Put me on whiskey, Weller. Mind components were all great. Going into the body components were not so great. So to start out, good things that won't be shown in the end body. My body looked good. I looked pretty skinny, as you'll see why here soon. I looked pretty skinny. My inflammation was decreased a ton. And so that's why I thought I was burning a ton of fat, because my inflammation went down. Michaela Peterson has talked about this in a different video, how her pant size went down, her bra size went down, and things along that, with her only losing 5 pounds just because of how much inflammation there was. So if you're looking to lower your inflammation rapidly, carnivore is great. But if you're looking to hold muscle mass, not so much. So didn't embody this morning. This is done with electromagnetic whatever. Let's see. June 8th, 2019. Before, I weighed 206.7. This time, I weighed 197.8. I lost 9 pounds in 7 days. My lean body mass went from 185.6 to 177. I lost 8 pounds. 8 pounds of lean body mass. That's more than a pound a day. My body fat mass went from 21.1 to 20.8. I lost 0.3 pounds of body mass. I lost 0.7 pounds of body fat in my trunk, so my stomach, that's good. But I gained 0.2 in each of my arms. Whatever, dude. It's not even that big of a deal. My skeletal muscle mass went from 106.9 to 103. And my body fat percentage went from 10.2 to 10.5. What the? It's not what was supposed to happen. Hey, there's Duncan. That's not what was supposed to happen. I was supposed to retain all my muscle and burn all this fat and feel great. But I burned 4 pounds of muscle, not even half a pound of fat, and that was only in 7 days. That's crazy. Okay? It's not what I wanted. But it's all good. It's only 7 days. I can get that back easy. Boom. Inflammation going down, though, made my appearance way better. My six-pack was flourishing, whereas normally I just kind of have rib muscles and upper abs, okay? During this, I was lean. I was super lean. Soul aspects. Meditations were great. Discipline and virtue and things along those lines were great. Levels of joy weren't as high. I was staying inside a lot. I kind of isolated myself from going out and having fun, just because I couldn't partake in drinking or any of the foods. Not that you need to drink or buy food whenever you go out, but you know, it's definitely a component of doing so. I don't really drink too much, but if I go out with people, I like to, you know, have a beer or two, or get some food or whatever it is. You know, people that know me know that I like to heighten the experience, I guess, of things, and part of that is if you're hanging out with a friend, you can get some ice cream or whatever, you know, or steak. I guess if you're doing carnivore. But so yeah, mind, body, soul, that's the breakdown of all that. Lost 8 pounds of lean muscle mass, dude. I look great, you know, I look skinny for sure, but I look great. 197, 198, I guess. At 6'4" is pretty skinny, but I can get it back. New plan going forward is to try and get up to 212, and as you know, as quick a time frame as possible while managing fat. If you're interested in that, I'll be making another video of how I plan on doing so. That one I have a little bit more knowledge on for sure. That's still gonna be hard. I would estimate around 90 days or so, maybe, but we'll see. Supposedly you can build 20 pounds in 28 days, according to Tim Ferriss. So I'm gonna try and follow that plan relatively and see if I can pack some muscle on. Other than that, carnivore is great. If you're wondering about whether or not you should do it, if you don't mind losing muscle, it's great. If you don't mind not going out with your friends, it's great. If you want to cut down your inflammation, if you're having autoimmune issues, if you're trying to figure out which foods are bothering you and causing you to react a certain way, do carnivore. Start with carnivore for 2 days, and then reintroduce one food, and then you know, have that and see if the symptoms come, and then add another one, have that, see if the symptoms come. It's great. That's how you can find, you know, if you kind of have allergies to certain foods or whatever it may be. But if you're trying to build muscle, I don't know if carnivore is that great. I think if I was to stay in carnivore, say a month, I'd probably get some of my muscle back. But I don't know, 8 pounds of lean muscle gone, or lean body mass gone in 7 days. It's quite a bit. So cool, guys. Macro breakdown real quick. I was having about 250 to 290 or so grams of protein a day, and about 200 to 220 fat. Yeah, and around 3,300 calories on average probably. But yesterday all I had was ribeyes, and that was great. That was fine, but I guess my muscles didn't like that too much. Anyways, cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for kind of keeping up with this experiment that I was doing. If you like and subscribe, and in the next video I'll have a plan for how I plan on putting on, looks like 14 pounds of clean mass. So we'll go through that. All right, later guys.